Hey guys, welcome to another video of Sabat. I'm back again with a comic book haul from one of my local comic book shops. This comic book shop had a special going on with their dollar bin books. Apparently he got a couple collections in of comics from different people, and a lot of the books he just placed down into the dollar bin section in the basement. And also, what made this event kind of great was the fact that a lot of the most recent books that just came out, he had them down in the dollar bin. The ones that I guess he had ordered in excess or whatever. But there was some great books down there. And initially, I went there 2 days because I was in a rush. The first day, I asked them if they will hold my books until tomorrow so I could finish looking through the boxes to try to get a short box because it was the dollar comics were $1 each, but if you bought 15, it was 15 for $10, or a short box for $50, or a long box for $100, and it was a lot of stuff down there. And I could have made a long box, but I got, like I said, I got so much comics now. I got to be kind of real picky about what I acquired. And I subdivided this one short box, so it's easier to go through. I'm gonna go through all these comics. So to fill the short box, I counted all the books that I was able to put into the short box. It was 145 books, and I still have room for maybe 10 or 15 more books. But I was done. I was tired, and I was ready to go home. And honestly, the last stretch of when I was looking through, I was just doing fillers. My first series, Ultimate Spider-Man. I like picking them up when they got, especially if I can get them cheap. The Mark Bagley Spider-Man. So roughly, I got 145 comic books, and divided by 50, roughly it was like 33 cents. I got all these books for roughly 33 cents a piece. 33, 34, 35, whatever. But you can see what I'm talking about. I got them for dirt cheap. Starting with, this is the Ultimate Spider-Man number 3, the second printing. The third printing of number 3, which I couldn't believe that the Ultimate Spider-Mans were down in second series. Ultimate Spider-Man was down in the dollar bins, But apparently he must have over ordered on it by because earlier people under ordered on Ultimate Spider-Man, which led to the popularity of the book and the skyrocketing of issue number 1. By issue number 3, you did see that they had ample supplies for everybody to have. Junkyard Joe, this is the second printing of issue number 1. X-Men, picked up 2 copies of X-Men number 5. Hold on a second. X-Men number 5, the J. Scott Campbell cover. And I bought, it was kind of ticks me off because I bought 2 copies of this at the regular comic book price. And I'm picking up 2 more for 33 cents a piece. A variant cover for issue number 5 of X-Men with Dr. Doom. Picked up 2 copies of that. Sorry for the glare. Sorry for my voice cutting out. Here's another book I picked up an extra copy of when it came out. Uncanny X-Men number 2, the first appearance of the Outliers. I picked up 2 copies of that for 33 cents a piece, roughly. Silk, the variant cover for issue number 3. The variant cover issue, the Carnage Forever variant for issue number 3. Oh, that glare is terrible. Let's see if I can do that. I'm going to push that up. That's a little better. Sorry, guys. Spider-Man End of the Spider-Verse, issue number 7, introducing Spider-Boy, the second printing. Picked up 2 more copies of that. Ultimate X-Men, the variant cover for issue number 2. And the other variant issue for issue number 2, Peach Momoko, second printing. Wolverine Deep Cut, issue number 4. Variant. Issue number 3, variant. It's the Stormbreakers. I forgot to look at what this was. Just probably Wolverine too. But I can't give you the issue number unless I'll open this up. But I got so many books I can't really do that right now to show. Avengers Incorporated. The variant for that one. Issue number 2. Picked up another copy of West Coast. Well, no, this is Spider-Man. I forgot what issue number this is, but this is Spider-Man. And they had, this is the Walt Disney variant. This show is so fantastic. I'm in love with this show. Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, issue number 4. This is the cover B. Cool Enterprise. And the cover B to issue number 2. Cover B to issue number 4. Cover A, the regular cover to issue number 2 of the Illyrian Enigma. And cover A to issue number 5, the Scorpius run. And I picked up issue number 2 of Symbiote Spider-Man 2099 and number 3. Got them both. You know, books in my runs. I put them back to back. Now you know me. My hobby is I love collecting newsstands. Newsstands after 1987. You know, that's when the newsstands became more scarce. But I have criteria for newsstands when I buy them. Is the condition. I really like to get them in immaculate condition. That makes a big difference in you collecting. I got 2099 Unlimited with Spider-Man and 2099 Hulk. Image comic Wildcats. They're really hard to find in newsstands. X-Men, I think I have like a couple copies of this in newsstand. X-Men 1. Detective Comics. This is from 1989. Detective Comics 80-page giant. I love this Wolverine cover. This first, I'm so glad I got it now in a newsstand. Issue number 82 of Wolverine. I know that's Andy Kubert cover. Just love it. Daredevil, the Murdoch Papers, Marvel Knights, issue number 81. And you can see some of these books are bagged in just regular, is it polyethylene bags? Those are the ones that when I went through and they had either a couple spine ticks that were on the back or something that would knock it out of 9.8, 9.6 contention. So those bags don't get Mylar. I automatically put them in regular old poly ethylene bags. And this is number 81 of Daredevil. Wolverine Saga, Book 2. And mostly this is for fun for me as far as newsstands. It's like a treasure hunt of sorts for me. I get a kick out of it. Manhunter, number 22. This was kind of like the inspiration for Todd McFarlane's Amazing Spider-Man. I think it's 316, the cover with Venom over top of Spider-Man. I think Todd took inspiration from this cover to make that cover. and he made slight adjustments. But if you look at them closely, you can see where they do favor each other. And the first one that brought that to my attention was Thoreau. Um, Keep It Thorough. He was the one who first brought this up. So thank you, Thoreau. Robin number 1. Lee Weeks cover for The Incredible Hulk, number 78. Number 79. Number 80, which is a cool cover with Wolverine. Fantastic Four. This is Before Heroes Reborn, issue number 6. Issue number 7. I mean, these are really immaculate newsstands. Here comes one that had a little problem with it in the back. Issue number 9. Issue number 10. Number 14. Number 18. Then they had the thing where the heroes were gone, and then they gave the books over to the guys from Image, Jim Lee, Liefeld, etc., to handle their comics for, I think, from issue 1 through 12. They had a 12-issue run, and Jim Lee did the Fantastic Four. And this is issue number 1, newsstand. Issue number 2. Issue number 6. Issue number 9. I'm sorry. Issue number 10. That's a cool thing. Rendition by Jim Lee. Issue number 11. And issue number 12. Then came The Heroes Reborn with the Fantastic Four, issue number 1, newsstand. Issue number 2. Oh boy, I was so happy when I found these. Issue number 3. Issue number 16. '17. Move a little fast. I got a lot to go through. 20. 21. 36. 37. 38. 39. 42. 43. 44. And what makes these kind of like doubly good is that, you know, at this time, I don't think Fantastic Four was really selling all that great. So kind of adds to the mystique of it all. Issue number 45, 46, 51, 52, and 61. Annual 2001. All right, moving on with more. The last of the newsstands that I got: Flash number 62, year 1 for Wally West. 64, 94, 0 Hour number 1, Web of Spider-Man, number 129, and X-Men 2099, issue number 12. That's the end of all the newsstands that I got. Then came the Ultimate Spider-Man. Whoop! Oh, almost dropped them. My Ultimate Spider-Mans that I picked up to fill out my collection. Number 95, Morbius. 96, 97, number 98, 99, 100, 102, and I know I possibly got doubles. I was just grabbing 104. Like I said, I was getting tired, and this was at the end, and I saw all the Ultimate Spider-Man issues there. I said, let me just grab them. 105. 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 127, 128, and 129. All of these I picked up. And like I said, for 33 cents, roughly 33 cents a piece, you can't go wrong. Now this last set of books I picked up, this is the last of them. Oh, bear with me for 1 minute. These are McFarlane's Infinity Incorporated. Issue number 27. McFarlane cover. Tony DeZunga inking. McFarlane cover for number 26. Number 25, McFarlane. And number 17. Hercules, Prince of Power, issue number 1. Dennis the Menace, issue number 1. I know I have this book somewhere. I just threw it in anyway. New Mutants Annual, number 6. Adventures of Superman, I think this is issue number 500. These are another type of book that I like to collect. All the cartoon related type superhero comic books. Adventures in DC Universe, even though this is not really related to any cartoon that existed, but it kind of was an offshoot of the cartoon universe, basically, if you can understand what I'm trying to say. Issue number 4. I picked this one up for the cover by. It's a Yarden cover for Uncanny X-Men, The War of the Realms, issue number 1. I just love that cover. Web of Spider-Man, number 90. Superman, number 32. What's significant to this book is the first time they showed Superman with that special ability to, do an Omni Wave, or where he expels all the energy out of his body. This is the first issue that showed that. Scion or Scion, I call it Scion, issue number 1. George Perez's Baby, Crimson Plague, issue number 1. Wolverine Weapon X, number 1. Number 2. And no, that's number 4. I'm sorry. Here's number 2. Why I did that? 2 copies of that. So issue number 2 and issue number 3. Green Lantern number 19. Star Sapphire cover. Picked up these all-star squad. This was back when I was older. I can't remember what age I was when this came out, in '84. So roughly in my early 20s, '84. And I was really into these. And then I did have basically all-star squadron, but it's early in our marriage, and we had a lot of bills to pay, and I sold off like half of my collection, but I have no regrets, because I mean, God has blessed me tenfold as far as comic books are concerned, to the point where now it's like I I don't know what I'm going to do next. Issue number 36. These Jerry Ordway covers, Rich Buckler, I just loved them. Jerry Ordway was the perfect artist for this type of period of comics. All-Star Squadron, with the can't get that going in. The Freedom Fighters, issue number 32. All-Star Squadron number 29 with the 7 Soldiers of Victory. Then came, I found these are the George Perez covers for Green Lantern, issue 143 and 142. I think that's the second appearance of the Omega Man. Batman Outsiders number 25, first appearance of Looker. Giant Size Avengers number 4, the wedding of Scarlet Witch and Vision. I couldn't believe that was in there for roughly $1, but because how many I got it for 33 cents. Yeah, it's got a problem here and a problem there, but I mean, I'm happy with it. New Teen Titans 61 and 60, dealing with oh my gosh, with Nightwing basically because he's already Nightwing, and not Jason Todd. Oh, come on. The other Robin. Oh, come on. Well, it come to me. Him becoming Robin eventually. First appearance of Oblivion and Iceman number 3. These are really special to my heart, because this was when I was teenager. I was really into the Avengers at this time. George Perez was hitting. I mean, he was in his stride with what he was doing with the Avengers here. Just some beautiful artwork. Beautiful. That's issue number 164. Issue number 168. Issue number 166. I think this one John Byrne stepped in and started doing the artwork on the Avengers. And 165, well, I got them all kinds of out of order. And the last book that I got out of this bunch, 162, Fighting Ultron. Yeah, this was when they were really, I mean, battle scenes, and I mean, it was dynamic. Comics aren't dynamic like they used to be. The fight scenes aren't dynamic. The covers aren't dynamic. It's more about now who can make the best cover as far as girly art, cheesecake art, whatever you want to call it. I really miss battle scenes and dynamic poses of superheroes. And the art that you saw on the cover was relative to the storyline on the inside. You know, to me, that's when comics were at their peak. And then when all this other stuff, I'm not knocking it because you got to accept change. Change happens with everything we do. Um, but I do. It makes me pine and miss the old days when, to me, comics were comics. You know, you read a book and you read a good story, a good fight, and then you got around your friends and you start talking about, man, wasn't that cool how Captain America threw his shield and it ricocheted off of 15 different spots and then hit the actual guy that was trying to run away. I mean, stuff like that. Those little things really did matter. You know, you don't see that anymore. You just don't see it. But that's it, guys. I thought I had a really eventful time at the comic book shop, and even though I was kind of like in a rush the first day, and the second day when I got there, a lot of the books that I wanted to get, they were gone. But I mean, it still had, and it still does have, a lot of substantial books there. I don't even know if he's still running the sale, which he probably is because it's a holiday today. So, well, with that, call it a video, and y'all guys be well, take care, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.